everyone, welcome to my first podcast. My name is Dolapo Thomas, and welcome to Dolapo's Digest. I'm your host for this show, and on today's episode, which is our very first episode, we actually have two very special guests, two of my closest friends. So guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Titi.
Tell us about yourself. How old are you? What's,
Hi.
What school do you go to?
Okay. Hi, I'm Titi. I go to Howard, and I'm 18.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
My name is Tito, him, Alofe. And I'm 18 and I go to Harvard.
Harvard, Howard, two very big names. I'm 18 years old. I go to Georgia State University. It's an in-state school. He goes to an Ivy League. She goes to an HBCU. And I go to more of a traditional college. So we're going to really talk about and get into, college life, how it's been so far. Because we are freshmen. We went to school in the same area. Titi and I both went to the same high school. And Tito went to, a rival high school. Get away from here, bro. Get away from here. Our school was better. Literally,
Doing drugs.
But yeah. Ooh! Anyway, so guys, how was moving in?
It was pretty interesting. We went a lot earlier than we had to.
Okay.
Probably a week earlier and just stayed in a hotel, just kind of unnecessary.
You stayed in a hotel though you were moving in, or?
Because we went before my move-in day.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah, on my moving day, had a decent amount of stuff. I don't know, it didn't take too long. It took an hour-ish.
So your parents helped you move in?
Yeah, but I had some stuff that was shipped to campus, and I had to take it across campus, which is really annoying.
Nice. Titi, what about you?
My move-in day?
Yeah.
It was pretty easy. So, I live in one of the nicer dorms.
Ooh! What's that? Oh, what's the tea on the dorms? Wait, I'm really curious about that because I've actually seen some TikToks talking about mold in Howard dorms and just different rubbish, if we really have to say the word right there, So what's the tea? I'm curious.
That whole mold in Howard dorms thing, they figured that out. That's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, that was more of a post-pandemic thing.
Okay, period.
Right.
Love it. Love it. Okay.
I just say one of the nicer dorms because, I don't know, the utilities in Quad, I hear that they're kind of aged. And CHS, I'm just kind of glad that, we have our own bathroom.
So how many, do you have, okay, wait, roommates. How many roommates do you have?
One.
You're so lucky because I have 3 other roommates, and I will get into my roommate. We will talk about roommate dynamics, room dynamics. So, Tito, how many roommates do you have?
5. We have a 6-person suite, but I have one other dude in my actual little, room.
Room?
It's very interesting though. One of my roommates is low key famous.
Famous? How?
He's he plays piano on social media. He's got 200K on TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, are you famous?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Love it. Love to see my friends thrive, I have 3 other roommates. I live in a suite is what you can call it. I live in a freshman dorm. So my we share a bathroom and a toilet, and we have a little common area, which is nice. But I think that a very big thing that I've had to figure out is cleaning. You guys feel like that too? Living or how's that with your roommate dynamic? Really? Can you?
Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest. She is cleaner than me, but yeah, we kind of just alternate every weekend.
Okay.
Who cleans?
You guys clean every weekend?
Yeah, we try.
Period. I love that. It's cleanliness is next to godliness. If you're not clean, you won't do good in school. And that's period. Because I think for me, smells really affect me. When it smells bad somewhere, it just throws off my whole day. Because why does it smell like booty cheeks literally walking into the room? It's not making sense. How many bathrooms do you guys have?
We have one.
One?
Suite bathroom, yeah.
For 6 people?
Yes, and we have to clean it too. Or at least we're supposed to. Right now, it's not in its best state. I'm in the same boat as Titi. I'm significantly less clean than my roommate. And But he's super chill. He's never there. He doesn't complain.
How are you guys' dorms? I didn't even ask you about that. Is it old? Because I know Harvard is very, like, old school. Like, you know, what's the...
It's, like, a wide range. Like, for the freshman dorms, most of them are on what's called, like, the square. It's all, like, proximal to each other. But they're, like...
What's a square? Like, what?
It's, this big, like, lawn, kind of.
Okay. Where
all the dorms are around.
Right.
And, but 3 of them, which I'm in one of the 3, are, like, off of the square, which is kind of, like, far away from everything else. One I'm in, it's called Green Elm. It's decent. They're all pretty old, to be quite honest.
All the dorms?
Yeah. Like, the upperclassmen dorms, a lot of them are getting renovated, but
that's nice.
A lot of the freshmen ones are still pretty old, but it's still solid. Sorry.
I think that at my school, there's a very big pandemic of there not being enough housing for students. Like, why... I mean, I think that the dorm that I'm in right now is really the best out of all the dorms that they have. Because, you know, it's really, like, it's the newest one. But, like, my school's in Atlanta. It's in downtown Atlanta. And, y'all, I'm telling you, why do I walk with the homeless to class at 9:30 in the morning? Like, it really has been a wake-up call, because really going from the suburbs to, like, living in a big city... Because, I mean, you guys live in the city, too.
Yeah.
Right? Are you in the city?
I live in the city. Yeah.
Are you in the city?
It's like a city. The main city in Massachusetts is obviously Boston. Cambridge is kind of like a neighboring city. So, I mean, it's a city in and of itself, but it's not as big as, like, Atlanta or anything. So.
Yeah. Downtown Atlanta is very, very interesting. You know... I'm gonna just go into a story. As I was walking with a friend to, like, a meeting that I had for a club, I was, you know, smiling as one does as when you talk to someone. And this homeless man literally came up to me. He was like, "Why are you smiling at me but ain't talking to me?" It really did throw me off. But, you know, I guess that's just the Atlanta experience. I think that definitely the area that we grew up in, like, it's really, like, how we got, like, or the communities or cities that we're in college is definitely so very different, because it's so quiet here and it's so peaceful. And I think that we really needed this Thanksgiving break to get ourselves together, or at least I did, because I felt like I was really losing myself, because I don't know, I think something about college is you do start to find yourself, or, like, I know, like, I'd seen it, people would be like, "Oh, yeah, you find yourself in college." I was like, bro, what are they talking about? Like, I know myself. Ooh. Like, no. I, like, the way I live, the way I like things done, like, my roommate dynamic, we made a schedule, because I feel like one of my roommates like to clean, but, you know, it's really not fair to everyone else when one person is cleaning all the time and no one else is helping them clean. So, you know, I feel like definitely making a schedule for, like, cleaning. Tito, you guys could. We
were forced to make a roommate agreement.
Oh, yeah, we had to do one too with our RAs.
Yeah. We, like, a couple of us had somewhere to be the night it was due, so we really speed ran it. Okay. We probably should have put more time into it, because now we have, like, no one to clean. It's kind of just, like, all vibes, but I don't know. It's decent, I guess.
Your bathroom definitely has that.
No. Never that. It's just random. Like, every now and then I'll come back and the place will be clean. I'm like, oh, thank God. But sometimes it goes a while it's just.
So have you ever cleaned it before?
I've cleaned parts of it. I'm not cleaning no shower, but I've cleaned the toilet.
Why don't you clean the shower? Do you use shower shoes?
Yeah, of course.
You do?
I have to, bruh. It's 6 of us, bro. There's no shot I'm not getting, like, athlete's foot or ring. You don't?
I don't.
I don't use a shower shoe.
You trust them that much?
But there's, like,
we clean our bathroom every week. Usually, yeah. Yeah, we clean our bathroom. So I think maybe is it like a men thing?
Yeah,
like
it sounds like a men.
Yeah, okay. Y'all trying to flip this on me.
Sorry.
No one is trying to flip it on you. I'm just saying.
You gotta use shower shoes, bro.
You think I should? My one of my roommates, she uses shower shoes. I don't know if everyone else. I don't know if my, like, personal roommate, because we have 2 people in a room and 2 people in another room. So my, like, personal roommate, I don't think she uses shower shoes, but maybe I should. Maybe next school year. I feel like I'm too comfortable now to start using shower shoes. But yeah, okay. So my next question for you guys: how was your first day of class? Okay. High school versus college. For me, oh my gosh, I didn't talk about my move-in. My move-in was definitely very interesting. Because I found out that we were actually supposed to have assigned sides of the room. But the people, because I moved in early because they like were introducing like a camp for freshmen. So I got to move in like a week early, which honestly, it was nice because when I saw other people moving in, it was definitely chaotic. There was definitely a lot going on because like, they only have in my dorm, there's only 3 elevators. So like all the elevators were taken and they had these little bins for people to move in. But like when I was moving in, not a lot of people were moving in. So we were able to like hold an elevator to put all my stuff in. So I was able to get my stuff up in one go. My brother was really helpful in helping us move in. Yeah, it was nice. It was definitely an experience. But I think that moving in next year will be harder because I don't think I'll be able to move in early. Unless I want to be an RA.
You could.
No.
That early? You can be an RA sophomore year?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an RA though. They do a lot.
Mm.
Do you guys like your RAs?
I love my RA.
We should call them proctors.
Proctors? That's what you guys call your RA?
Yeah. But I know they're alright. I was like a grad student. She's like pretty old.
Oh.
But she's chill. Well, she's not even chill, to be honest.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. First week, we were coming back with we had like
alcohol
beverages on us.
Yeah.
Not I didn't drink any, of course. An athlete,
good job,
student, proud of God. And we were joking like, can you imagine if she's just like walking down the stairs when we go in? And she was. So I was,
you guys don't
like,
have
shaking.
elevators?
We do, but I'm on like the first floor.
Oh,
Like
that's lovely.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then we also had like people over a lot the first week, and she like sent us a text about it. It got kind of annoying. But besides that, she's chill.
You guys can text your RAs, like you have their numbers?
Yeah, we have like a group chat.
Oh, we have like a group me.
Yeah, we have a group me too. Mm. We don't have their numbers. I think that's interesting because I don't know if I want to have my RA's number. I have 3 RAs. 3? So yeah, because our floor has like 100 people on it.
It did not look that big when I visited.
Yeah, because there's like 4 people in a room. And honestly, I could look in the group chat right now and see how many people are in our floor's group chat because, there were people in our group chat like that weren't on our floor the first week. Yeah, there's 113 people in this group chat. And that's our floor group chat, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. But what was I saying earlier? First day of classes, for me, it was hot. I don't know why I don't know what I was thinking. The outfit I wore was definitely not summer in Georgia. I thought it was gonna be a little cooler, but it wasn't. So I was sweating. That was very interesting. But like professors are anyway.
You don't like your professors?
I like my professors. It's just hard to like or to know your professor when you're in a lecture hall.
That's true.
Yeah. But who wants to go first? Your first day of class.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know. We're comparing it to high school?
Yeah, I guess you can compare it to high school.
I feel like it wasn't... Yeah, weirdly enough, it was pretty hot. Even though the main thing I was warned about was like how cold it was going to be. But like for like the first couple of weeks in Cambridge, it was like insanely hot.
Really?
And there's like no AC in the dorms. That's how old it's insane. Yeah, all they have is like heaters. Ooh. So I had a fan, thankfully, but like, Jesus, it was really bad.
Did the fan even help? Because the way you're describing it, it sounds like it really was.
It did what it could. It tried. But I don't know. I guess it was mostly going over like syllabus stuff.
I really like that.
I guess.
And then when we started actually getting into class, and we were using the full hour and 15 minutes. Like, guys, please let me go. I'm actually, because I think I have a very short attention span sometimes, and it just like, But I just record my lectures when I start to feel myself zoning out because it really helps to like record. Oh my gosh, what are you guys' majors?
Advertising. I'm still thinking whether I want to like switch out yet, but yeah.
Why? Why do you want to switch out?
I don't know because why do I want to switch out? I'm not really sure yet. Like I don't know if it's actually for me. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. And right now, I'm taking like gen ed classes. So like I've yet to do anything with my major.
Yeah, exactly. Me neither.
Yeah.
My major is journalism. I've always wanted to do journalism, but I'm on like a pre-law track, so it's cool. Yeah.
I'm still relatively undecided, but most likely like molecular and cellular biology.
Oh,
and then, like,
that sounds smart. Love
yeah,
it. Love the Black excellence. Period.
Yeah, well,
okay.
And then probably a secondary in computer science. I'm trying to go to med school, so
Computer science.
see how long that lasts.
Oh wow. I don't know. I was thinking about doing computer science because like,
I feel like everyone's doing computer science.
Literally.
It's crazy.
I feel like we're gonna have too many people doing computer science because everyone's like, that's where the money is. That's where the money is. When everyone starts doing it, the money's gonna go away. How much money is gonna be in the computer science? Like, let's be real.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Titi, you didn't tell me about your first day of class.
First day of class.
Yeah.
It was good. Having 8 a.m. I have like 4 classes on Mondays. So, and then one of them is like it was supposed to be from 4 to 7, but she always ends
7 p.m.
p.m.
Jesus. What's the class?
It's ethical issues and communication. But I like that class. I love it.
How you said she ends it earlier?
Yeah, to like 6, 5:30. No, 6. But yeah, first day of class, it was good. I think I walked into like the wrong class at one point for my English class.
Oh,
but it was okay.
What?
Yeah, it was. It was good. It was good. I like my classes.
My first day of class, as Tito said, it was just like really syllabus, and a lot of the teachers let us leave early. I think so far my favorite class has to be human communication. I really like that class. My teacher, she's from Georgia, like the country Georgia, which I think is cool because I go to school in Georgia. They don't. But she's a very nice like teacher. Like I love nice teachers. I love teachers that love what they do because I think it makes it really interesting for you as a student as well. Because I mean, if the teacher that that is teaching doesn't like what they're doing, like it doesn't make it fun for anyone. So I mean, overall, like it's been.
Is she good at English?
Yeah, she's good at English. The class isn't really about English though. It's more about like communicating. Like I mean, in the name, human communication. But like this past 2 weeks, y'all, that class has shown me serious shiggy. And what I mean by shiggy, if you're not Nigerian, serious shiggy means serious. Serious troubles. Yeah. But you know, we pushed through. We persevered. We have exams coming up. Guys, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You got this. We got this, guys. Yeah, but Titi. Now we're gonna get into guys the different cultures at each of our schools because as I mentioned, you know, Titi goes to an HBCU. I go to a more traditional school, and Tito goes to an Ivy League. Like my friends are smart. Like we're smarties. Like. Period. Okay. So, Titi, we're going to start with you. What's the HBCU culture like? Or at least at Howard, because I know every HBCU is different.
Keep in mind.
Yeah.
School is what, 78% female? And 22% male? Very, very fascinating to me personally, but go on.
Yeah.
It's culture. Wow. I don't know where to start.
Okay.
It's definitely...
Or at least, okay, how I would phrase my question better. You know, you're African, you're Nigerian. Mm-hmm. So I feel like on TikTok, or at least I see a lot of videos on TikTok. Guys, I love TikTok if you don't know me.
That's that attention span.
Okay, not too much. At least as an African, a Nigerian person, how is it for you being at an HBCU? Because a lot of people talk about how HBCUs are like African American culture. Do you feel like there's a disconnect between you being Nigerian and there being like more African American culture at this HBCU?
Well, I mean, not a total like disconnect, but it's like a notable difference. Like you can kind of tell there is like a bit of like I said, a noticeable difference between like students coming from Africa or students with African parents who like went to a PWI like me, and like African Americans there. And it's not like where it's like isolating, but it's just like like you can tell like someone is African first of all.
Right.
And
Are there a lot of international students at Howard?
Yeah, I found it a lot. Yeah, there are actually pretty considerable amount. Like specifically people from like the islands.
Like Caribbean?
Yeah, Caribbean.
So what are like when you say like disconnect or like differences, what like for example, if you were to give an example, what?
Let me like
Okay, we'll move on to Tito for now. While you're still thinking about
there's one story actually.
Oh,
It's really small, but
okay.
basically this African American girl, she was complaining about her African roommate about how like the roommate would like shave her armpits in the sink and like wouldn't clean.
She wouldn't clean. Okay, that's not even about African American. That's not an African thing. That's just about cleanliness.
Right,
guys. As I said earlier, cleanliness is next to what?
Godliness.
Period. Tito, cleanliness is next to what?
Godliness.
Period.
And
Okay.
then like people were like, oh, like it's that African, da da da, and it was like kind of strange. It was like,
What did you say?
I just said, wow, that's just her. Like I was like,
What? Yeah,
because
what do you even say to that?
Right.
Like who?
It was just very interesting.
So is it more like what is it called when you're no. Is it called xenophobia? Is that xenophobia?
It's like not like in foreigners, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know if that's. Well, I mean, I guess it is.
It sounds.
We can look up the definition.
Yeah, it's like fear of foreigners.
And it was just like, yeah, it was strange, but yeah.
Yeah, dislike of or prejudice against people from other countries, according to Oxford Dictionary, is what xenophobia is. So, is it something like that?
It kind of sounds a little bit like that. It was just interesting. I don't know.
Have you ever had like a personal experience of someone just being weird towards you because you're like Nigerian or just African in general? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
No. Yeah, I think for me, there's a lot of Africans in my school in general. My school, though it's not an HBCU, it is predominantly Black. But it's very interesting because I actually don't find myself. I have like some Nigerian friends, but like I definitely think it's important to like make friends from different cultures or just different walks of life because you never know who you're gonna meet. It's nice to make like connections or to start making connections in college because I think that's like a very important aspect of college is also networking. Though like I don't know, I feel like people think of networking as like meeting like professionals or like very big people, but I think you can also network with your classmates as well. Like
that's true,
Sure.
But yeah, Tito, what was I asking you? Ivy League culture. Have you ever met someone that's paid for a building to get in?
A building?
Have you ever seen that? Where they're like, my dad bought the freaking library. Like,
it's possible I've met those people, but they just don't mention it. That's generally something looked down upon. So I feel like people don't flex it. Yeah. So, because they're considered like nepo babies or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's what they do call.
They want to be known as like they don't want to be known as someone who like bought their way in. I do know a dude. If anyone knows, like I don't know. I probably shouldn't shout it out, but there's like this very like famous like worldwide known family, and I know a dude that's like in the family, which is very interesting. But like I don't know if I should really say because they're not my last name. You know them?
Who?
I'll show you after. But anyway, point is, I've met like a lot of people who like low-key have a lot of notoriety in a lot of different ways, but they all act a lot more normal than most people would think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They don't act all high and mighty and stuff for the most part.
So what is like, I know there isn't like a lot of Black people. So I mean, I feel like definitely finding people that you're comfortable with at your school is something very big in college, especially going to colleges in different states because you're so far away from home. Like, have you found a like community for you, especially at Harvard? Because Harvard is a very well-known institution. So like,
a little bit. I'm on the track team, so that's like in itself kind of a community. And then
what events do you do? I
do a high jump, long jump, and triple jump.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, all the jumps.
For me at the next
triple
next
jump.
Olympics.
Jump. Mm-hmm. I believe in you. I do believe in you. You got it.
Maybe like 2028. But anyway.
Okay.
Point is, but yeah, like you said, there are a lot of like white people, a lot of Asian people. But it is also very diverse. We have a lot of international students.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very wide range of people. I think there definitely are a lot of those smaller communities of like Black people and stuff like that. They kind of stay together, which is just what generally happens. But there also is a decent amount of intermixing. So I'm still kind of trying to find my people. But I'm mostly just trying to meet a lot of different people.
Exactly, and I think that's also very important as well. You know, at my school, I don't know if they're international students. Like, I feel like I really like after a certain time, I don't want to go out anymore because, as I said, Atlanta's not the safest city, and I want to live for as long as possible. Like, I mean, I want to stay inside, you know, do my work. I think my favorite way to like unwind recently has just been I love Korean dramas.
You're back on that.
I've been back on it. I'm a very avid K-drama watcher.
I won't watch one anime. But anyway.
Tito wants me to watch, what is it called? One Piece?
That's one of them. I feel like you would like Death Note. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah. But I think that another thing that, you know, we really do have to, like, realize at my school, at least, is, like, there's so many rude people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think something that really makes me mad is, okay, I won't say there's so many rude people. I take back my words. But I've encountered some people that are very definitely interesting. That is just like, oh, okay. You know, something that really makes me mad is when you hold the door open for someone and they don't say thank you.
Thank you. I don't know why that's such a thing.
Like, maybe is it because we're from the South? I mean, I go to school in the South, but like, there are some people that come from out of state that go to, you know, my school too. But
like, it should just be common manners to say 2 words.
Thank you. Literally.
Yeah, people complain about that at my school too.
Yeah, because why are you not saying thank you when someone does something for you? Or like, oh, guys, wait. How is your calf food?
Oh.
We'll talk about that because eating is definitely very important, very vital to your health. Oh yeah, and another thing that I want to start doing is going to the gym. Because guys, freshman 15 is real. It's very, very real. Because you think because when you're in high school, you're like, no, it won't affect me. Like, it won't. It really won't.
It will catch you.
It will catch you. It really would. The ice cream that you're having, the little treat that you're having because you went to class that you should be going to, it will catch up to you. And I'm one of those people because there was a Dunkin' very close to my dorm, and I love me some Dunkin'. I spent $8.10 yesterday on a matcha latte, and it was very humbling. So I need to really lean away. But how's your cat food? Tito?
Oh, me first?
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know. As far as the Ivy League goes, Harvard's known for having like really bad cafeteria food.
Really?
And it's really surprising for how much money they have. Like they spend like none of it on food.
Because I know Yale.
Yeah,
have you seen
really
those Yale TikToks? The pancakes?
Alright, bro, chill.
Oh my gosh.
Chill, because I'm going to be back there eating it in 2 days. But anyway, Princeton also has really good food. But one is, you couldn't tell that it's bad because I've gained like literally 20 pounds since I've come to college. 20? So when she says that like a freshman 15 will get anyone, it literally will get anyone.
It literally will.
Like, in high school, I was like the skinniest dude ever. I literally couldn't gain weight at all. And now it's bad.
I'm telling you, if you want to bulk, you just need to go to a college camp, and I promise you, the bulking will catch up to you. The bulking will catch up to you because the food, like I swear, I was trying to eat. This is all I used to eat in the beginning: fries and ranch. Because I'm not a picky eater, but
you're not.
I'm not. I'm really not. I don't know why you looked at me like that. But I swear I'm not a picky eater. But sometimes things just look so nasty, and it would mess my stomach up because I really do have terrible stomach issues. Titi, how's your cat food?
It's a miracle I am here.
Amen. Amen, sister. Please preach.
Man, the only thing that sustains, like, I would say, like 50% of the student body between the 2 cafeterias on campus.
Oh, you guys only have 2?
Only have 2.
Wow.
Right. For the whole...
How many do you have?
How many?
Calves.
Oh, there's one freshman dining hall called Annenberg. It's a pretty well-known one. But then each of the, I think like 12 upperclassmen houses has their own dining hall. 12?
Can you guys not go there?
We can, I think. I just usually don't because Annenberg's like the closest one, and they're all like similar food. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, Titi, you said you had two, so.
Oh yeah.
What sustains you? You said.
The one that's the main food that sustains me are the chicken patties, like the chicken sandwiches. That's
it's like Chick-fil-A.
It tries.
We can imagine that it tries to be like Chick-fil-A. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. But I remember like one time, like my chicken was pink. So
what's that called? Salmonella.
Right.
Oh no.
Soup, bro.
But I still ate it because I still got that dog in me. So.
Got that dog.
And the fries are good. The fries with some honey mustard, like.
Ooh, I don't like honey mustard unless it's on a Subway sandwich.
I didn't like it either, and then I got to the calf. But
my sister, you're brave. You're very brave. Wow.
Yeah, our food is so bad that it's caused a lot of us to like go out a lot because there are a lot of restaurants on campus.
Oh, really?
And it's got to the point where I'm like, I literally have anxiety to check my bank account. Because this Apple Pay, bro, there's nothing
Apple
like
Pay
it.
is too easy to use.
I'm saying,
because why do you double and just, that's your money, it's gone.
They need to create some type of like barrier to spending because I just tap away. It's bad.
You just keep tapping and all your money is gone before you know it. When I come back for Christmas break, I have to work because it's getting serious out here. Poverty is real. Inflation is real. Because when they say college students eat ramen, y'all, I love some beef ramen. I didn't think I liked beef ramen. I didn't like beef ramen when I was at home. But when that was the only thing that I had to eat, I knew that I loved it. I knew that I loved it because that's all I would eat. Because why? We have 3 dining halls, but actually one of the dorms almost got burnt down. So.
Ooh, wait, question. How often do y'all's fire alarms go off? I just want to.
Not ours has only gone off apparently twice, but I've only been there once when it happened. Wow. What happened to you?
It's like once a week if you're lucky. I remember
once a week.
It's just crazy.
Y'all some pyromaniacs, bro.
Right. I remember like it was one day. I think it was the day I was going to Nashville.
Right. You went to Nashville.
Yeah.
For baby shower.
Yeah. I remember it went off 3 times that day. Like morning, afternoon, evening. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah. It was,
why? Like, what's the purpose? I don't.
Like people, it would be burnt popcorn, or it just crazy. Yeah. The fire alarms are just so sensitive. Like.
Ours was only gone off during like a drill, like the first week. In my dorm.
Yeah.
They had a couple at our dining hall, though, which is annoying, because, like, no one could go in. We were just all standing out there waiting to get food.
I'm pretty sure our dining hall and, like, our dorms, fire alarms are connected when they are trying to make it all go off. So, because I remember the first time that we actually had a, like, fire drill, it went off when I was in the caf, and I was trying to just go back to the dorm. But then I realized people were vacating the dorm as well. And I was like, oh, so I guess it is connected. Because the dining hall, the freshman dorm that I'm in, it's right next to the, like, main dining hall. And actually, they had jollof rice in the caf. In my caf, or in one of the cafs.
Was it good?
It was actually really good. Jollof rice and plantain.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it was really good. I don't know who... Because I told you, there's a lot of Nigerian people that go to GSU. So I feel like I think a lot of international students can only work like the jobs that the school provides. So I know a lot of international students work in the caf. So maybe it was an international student, a Nigerian person that made it because it tasted like it was made by a Nigerian. I feel like you can tell Nigerian jollof rice on top, right, guys?
Indeed.
Period. Anyway, now we're gonna get into something very I feel like this is a very interesting subject. We're gonna talk about hookup culture. Yeah, when I first moved to Atlanta, someone told me it was the city of AIDS capital. I think that's what they called it. So I'm so serious because I don't even know because I even live in the suburbs of Atlanta. Is that? Live in Metro Atlanta? Is that what they call it? Yeah, Metro Atlanta. I didn't go to Atlanta that much or that often, so I didn't really know how it was like until I got there. And I feel like at my school, hookup culture is very like it's there. It's definitely there because our dorms are like co-ed. Do you guys? Wait,
yes,
do you have?
Yeah, I live in a co-ed group.
Do you too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, that's actually so interesting.
Like,
Okay,
you're talking about within the building, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have floors that are girls' floor, or?
No, I think there are girls and boys on each floor.
Oh, like mixed. My mom was actually very shocked to find out that, the boys and girls would be living together. She didn't think it should be like that,
Not
but
like middle school anymore, bro.
yeah. So what's hookup culture like for you?
Hookup culture. There are a lot of links. Like always, like who trying to link? Like anybody in.
Who says it?
Just random people, like those.
In the group chat, in the floor group chat.
No shit. Stop lying. With the R in there.
With the R right.
That is absolute. That would be bold.
But
I mean, I guess if you're trying to get some play, I guess you could say it in the floor group chat, but like, wow.
Why would you?
What? I feel like the RA would knock on your door. Why would you send that in the chat?
Right.
Hello. Anyway, but where do they ask if you want to link? Like in public, like.
No, like people will like post like anonymously.
Anonymously on what?
There's this place where like people like everyone just like posts.
We also have
Wait, what is that?
What's yours? Ours is side chat.
Ours is Fizz.
Guys, I don't have this. What's the tea?
But yeah, like there'll be this thing and like this you post it as Fizz Riz and it'll be like
Fizz Riz.
It'll people be like,
oh,
anybody in CHS like want a link or whatever? Like anybody want their 8 tonight? Like just all
Yo,
this crazy.
Booty 8 is diabolical.
Right.
Wait, but then how do they find out who it is?
They don't. That's why people are so bold.
People just got
no. Like if they do decide they want a link, like
then people DM whoever posted.
Oh, you can DM the person.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so cool. We don't have that. Tito, what is yours?
It's like side chat. You remember Yik Yak?
Yes, I do.
It's like
Yik Yak. We had Yik Yak in high school. That was insane.
Yeah, this is like, it's basically Yik Yak, but like college. So people just post random stuff. It's mostly funny stuff. Very little of that type of stuff she was talking about. I don't know. There could be like a hookup culture that I'm just out of the loop of, but for the most part, it seems like people are always just
Yeah,
I'm an academic weapon. Yeah, don't forget it. But I don't know. It feels like people are always just studying. There's some people who got cuffed really quick though, so I don't know. I guess for them, they're balling, but for the most part, people are just like focused on the grind.
No, because I really will see people leaving other people's rooms at 9 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, what were you doing here?
There's some people. There's some athletes, I guess. That are. I don't know. People try.
Really? So like a lot of people, I know because I heard that Harvard is one of the most what is it, depressed colleges. Yeah. Is that
some sources say we're number 1 actually.
Oh.
Me personally, I'm chilling.
I think that's also another thing. I feel like colleges have so much money that they're not catering to like their students in a way that they should be. Especially like if your school is getting ranked number 1 is like depressed colleges, you would think that you need to hop on getting more therapists available, but no. Why is there wait time? Because I mean that's how people keep waiting, and something happens to them.
So I'm saying we got a river nearby too.
A river?
The Charles River, bruh. So they really need to get on to shit. But anyway,
Right.
point is, they need to spend more money on that. We have like resources. There are also more resources for athletes, I think.
That's not fair.
Okay, they're more like performance specific.
What do you?
Like if people are trying to like work on the mental part of like say basketball or whatever. It's kind of decent. I don't know, but no, you're right. There probably should be more for just like everybody. But yeah, hookup culture wise, it might be more of an upperclassman thing. I also don't go to that many parties, but I've heard of a lot of stuff going down at these parties.
Let's talk about parties. How many parties have you been to?
Like 3 or 4.
Wow, you've been to more parties than me. You?
Like 2, 1.
I've been to 1.
One.
Actually, I tried going to a second one, but it didn't work out. It did not work out because as I'm saying, Atlanta, okay, so my first party that I went to, it was like around the first time, like back to school party, like everyone was still new, like I guess it was a lot of freshmen at this party. I think that was like target audience. But the second party that I tried going to, it was Halloween night, and that is when there was recently a shooting by the train station, MARTA station, that's by our school. And the party that we were going to was right by that. So like it was very like rowdy and people started pushing, and I just knew I had to leave because I didn't know what was gonna happen in a couple of seconds. So I just removed myself from that situation because, as I'm saying, guys, I want to live for as long as I can because I mean you have to take precautions because you know if you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, that's like what's gonna happen to you.
What's the saying in Yoruba? I don't know how you say it in Yoruba, but it's like the knight doesn't know who's respectable. My mom always says that.
Oh, wait, we should ask her what it is. Just insert. But Titi, what's your experience with the parties or the two parties you've been to? 1/2. Because I know isn't it like, can't you get to other states fast? Because I remember I texted you once and you were like, I'm in Baltimore right now. I'm like, Maryland? Like, why are you in Maryland when you live in Washington, D.C.? How does that even work?
It was fun. No, we just took an Uber. That was
an Uber?
Yeah.
To a different state.
How long was that?
Like an hour.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
How was the Uber expensive?
Yeah, my aunt paid for it. That was a whole other thing. I was just going to see my aunt.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But yeah. How was my first party?
Yes.
It was fun. So we were supposed to take the bus to the party.
What bus? Like the public transport bus?
Yeah.
Oh, so you've been okay.
But they stopped running, so we took an Uber there, and then the party, it was like at a club, so everyone had to like get their IDs checked, and then this one girl, she's Nigerian or whatever, and like she was like 16 in college with us, so like we had to send her home, or they had to send her home.
Yeah.
So we get into the party, and low key, it's dry. I feel like a lot of parties is just people like just smoking or whatever.
Yeah,
like
definitely. It's not me. I definitely realized that. I thought I would be like really into like not partying in general, but like wanting to go out. But like I realized I'm more of a homebody when I got to college because I think maybe being at home and like when your Nigerian parents tell you, oh, you can't go out, you have to study your books. Like, you know, I really thought that the freedom would really make me want to keep going out, but then after my first party, Titi, I definitely realized, like, the smoke made me very, like, dizzy, and it was hot in these parties.
It's
hot!
I don't know what happened. Like, it's just, yeah, and it's, like, just a clump of people standing around.
It's like homecoming.
Right.
Parties aren't really something I seek out that much, but, like, being on the track team, like, there's a decent amount of access to them, like, mixers and stuff. So, I don't know. I went to a couple early on. I just don't really like them.
Why?
So, I don't know. It's just boring for like. It would just be a bunch of people just like jumping up and down.
Literally,
it's just
that
not
is
really my thing.
Yeah, and like.
I'm also not a great dancer, but I've been improving.
Oh yeah, Titi. I got Tito. Sorry.
Yeah, I went out of my comfort zone in college, and I joined a dance group.
What kind of dance group?
It's an Ethiopian dance group.
Are you Ethiopian?
Chill,
I'm just asking.
Despite me being very clearly not Ethiopian.
Okay.
But
did you make like friends from it or like?
I am making friends from it. Yes.
Oh, you're making friends. Okay,
yeah,
so you're still in the process.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Love that for you, Tito.
Thank you.
But yeah, parties. I guess we've all collectively like we're not party people. Yeah. But like I think that in general we've really like college has been a very different experience, but we're learning to grow from it, and just living life. So, any last words before we finish off the podcast? Any advice?
I don't know. I guess don't be worried. I guess
don't be worried.
It's a cool experience. There's a lot of stuff that'll be new.
Okay.
But it's all part of the growing process.
Love it.
And don't worry too much about schoolwork. Oh, I mean, like do your best, but like I don't know. You'll be fine.
Don't let it stress you.
Yeah, don't let it overstress you. And focus on sleep. A lot of people, especially at Harvard, be up at ungodly times. It's really bad. So don't do that.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely, I guess, choose your friends wisely. And really, like, and really, remember, you're there for school. Like, it's nice to have fun, but you are in college for school. So make sure you focus on your schoolwork and honestly doing the best you can. Titi, what about you?
Yeah, I'm honestly just gonna say the same thing that y'all said. Like, quick reminder, like going off of what you said about friends, the people that you become like really good friends with that first month or so, and especially like those friend groups, they may not last.
Exactly. They may not.
Okay.
Don't, and that's fine. Yeah.
Right.
Don't really like beat yourself up if like a friendship doesn't end up working out, because there is a lot of people in college. There's so many different people from so many walks of life. So you know. It really is a very different experience. But so far, I'm loving the experience. I'm loving it. Not everything is all peaches and roses, but you know, it's great when it is, and when it's not, you know, you'll get through it. Right. So thank you so much for listening to the first episode of Dolapo's Digest. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode from you know, my two special guests that we had in here today, Titi and Tito. I'm Dolapo Thomas once again, and I'm signing out. Bye!